Welcome to the NRL previews for round 4 of the 2024 season on our long weekend. I'm Renee Gartner, joined by Josh Mansour to unpack all the games this week. And Sunday night lands us in the Shire as the Sharks take on the Raiders. Now, the Sharks fell victim to the West Tigers last week. I don't think there's many people who tipped that one. Sharks looked a shadow of themselves when we watched them play last weekend. 16 errors, I think it was 67% completion rate. How easy are these fixes for Fitzgibbon to be able to turn around coming into this game?
I don't think he's got bigger problems now. Well, obviously that injury toll absolutely mounting in the Shire, but yeah, you can't win a football game with 67% completion, I should say, and then you've got those 16 errors. Like, you're just not going to put your best foot forward, and you're coming up against the Tigers that are very eager to win their football match at Leichhardt, and I just feel like it comes down to discipline, comes down to attitude, and unfortunately I think the Sharks just got a bit too ahead of themselves last week.
And then they obviously lose Dalton and Toby Rudolph.
They're big workers. Yeah, they're massive workers. Just those two guys alone, like, they do so much for that team. And you see now Talakai going into the forwards. They've got Kyle Iro, who actually played alongside at Newtown Jets, and he is a rising up-and-coming star, in my opinion. And I'm sure he's going to have a big game. But again, the engine room has copped a few blows.
All right. Well, over to the Raiders, and it's also another milestone game in our weekend. Jordan Rapana notching up 200 games in the career games. They suffered their first loss of the season against New Zealand last week. But Ricky wasn't very critical of the side's performance. He was actually quite low-key, which is strange for Ricky. It was unsettling. What would they be taking out of this game going into this one? Because there's opportunity here. Oh,
it would have been disappointing to walk away with a loss down in Christchurch, but I feel like they had an outstanding game last week. They've started this season. I don't think anyone saw them coming, to be honest with you, and I feel like they had that mentality. You know, it's them against the world, and they are playing that Raiders tough, gritty, hard-nosed style of footy, which no one likes playing against, really. And they are coming up against, you know, the Sharks, who are depleted in the forwards. And you look at it, Josh Papali coming out here, Joe Tarpanay, you know, Danny Levi has been playing outstanding in the number 9 jersey as well. So I feel like the Raiders, they're playing with a lot of calmness, a lot of composure, and they've just been very hard to handle. And as well, with Rapana playing his 200th game, he has been at the Raiders for years, and he's a very important team member, and I'm sure the boys are going to go out there and do something special for him.
Absolutely. And our challenge for the season is to find another word to explain the Raiders instead of gritty.
Yeah, well, there's no other way. Like, they're just so tough. They're frustrating to play as well, because they are playing very simple, but you know, we touched on it before. It's not easy to play simple footy, and they do have a very strong and physical outfit where they're not going to be easy to handle. All
right, who are you picking for this one?
I think it's pretty obvious, Renee.
Green Machine?
Let's go.
All right. Thank you very much, Josh. Unmissable matchups are taking place all Easter long weekend. So if you want to see this match live, head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the game, though, remember you can watch it on Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or KO. Kickoff is at 6:15 p.m.